All right, well, we'll get this party started then.
Let's go.
All right, so last session, the Orphans continued their search for Spider-Wasp's grandparents at the AIM laboratory in San Francisco. After a pulse-pounding confrontation with superpowered AIM agents and a gigantic griffin-like monstrosity, the heroes took some hits but came out victorious. Anxious to find the kin he didn't know that he had, Colin led the group further into the facility, eventually coming across what seems to be a surgical theater of some kind behind heavy metal closed doors. Inside, though, through the small window in the door, the team has spotted what appears to be an active autopsy being performed by a scientist with an exaggerated forehead, accompanied by a robotic hunchbacked assistant. Overlooking the scene is none other than Darrin Cross, former protege of Hank Pym, who apparently had gone missing a few years back in a confrontation with Scott Lang, aka Ant Man. A trio of ominous and featureless statues stand underneath a balcony overlooking the proceedings. And I believe where we left off at this revelation, Spider-Wasp had attempted to fling the Mad Thinker away from the operating table with his gravity manipulation, but unfortunately it did not succeed in the attempt. So this has drawn the attention of the room, with Darrin Cross calling out to activate adaptoid protocols and shouting for the Mad Thinker to protect the body. So the middle android that has kind of the clay-like head on it, like a clay block, took a step up to the platform. The door technically is still closed, but I'm leaving it open so you guys can actually see. And at this point, you see these adaptoid androids begin to flank either side of the operating table. And I will leave it up to you guys. We went on ahead and rolled initiative, and Mr. Cuddlebear, you are actually next after the first super-adaptoid who is holding his action.
Okay. And there was somebody, person on the slab or whatever.
Yes, yeah, there's a body on the slab there. It's a Skrull with its chest splayed open.
Guys, watch out for electricity. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I'm definitely not suited. I think I had unsuited last time. But I am in phase. Are they looking towards the door?
Yeah, they're aware of where you are at this point.
All right, well then, let's
Hell
roll
is that?
multiple actions. Get this party started off. Right. That's yellow. For my extra action, so I have
Okay.
like 2 actions total.
I think so. What you're fighting again?
Remarkable.
Yes.
So action the first. I'm going to enter the room kind of get a better feel for what the hell's going on. If I can kind of get to about, oh boy, um, these like are some kind of crates or something over here.
Yeah, there's a couple of crates on, and that's on the second level up there. Right here is a computer console over on this side here as well.
How high up is that?
The computer console or the balcony?
This balcony, yeah.
It's probably about 10 feet up off the ground.
Oh, I could jump that. I'm gonna jump up there.
Oops. I just sent a message to everybody that was actually just supposed to be to you, Chris.
That's all right. Yes, you do feel the hyper invention, and that's basically being able to take items at hand and quickly construct an item.
Gotcha. Okay. Pretty much watch out for everything, guys.
This actually brings up a question I've been wondering about Clint and his perception of powers.
Mm-hmm.
So does he know like the abilities that I picked up? I mentioned them, but one is an ability that I have that I don't actually know that I have.
He is able to pick up on any abilities of a living individual.
Okay.
Okay, so your action was to jump up onto the balcony.
And just kind of get a better look of everything.
Okay.
That's like my movement action, I guess. And then once I'm up there and see what's going on with this like array of computers or like on the balcony.
These are all like different kind of cameras that are focused both on and in the Skrull that is on the table. So they have like tiny like nano cameras that have been snaked into the orifices and canals within the Skrull, so you're actually seeing inside it as well. There's X-rays. There's multiple different types of like UV views of the body and so forth as well. So they're analyzing this thing to the nth degree.
It is deceased.
It is deceased, yes.
Okay. Then I'm just kind of like telepathically to the Mad Thinker because he looks like the guy in charge, and tell him like, your cruelty and madness ends here. And I'm going to actually just reserve an action, the actual action.
Okay. Yep, that's fine. Hey, he ain't dead. Don't make him dead.
Oh, did I do something?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no,
Oops, there we go.
My bad.
Oh, wait. What did you do?
I don't know. Well, I must have clicked
There we
something
go.
I didn't
All right.
know.
There we go. Okay, so it goes to Quasimodo or the other Super-Adaptoid.
Real quick, while you're
Yeah.
thinking about what to do, did that fix the issue? Have I fixed it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Okay, thank you. Sorry, just wanted to test real quick.
All right, cool. All right, so the Super-Adaptoid is going to make an intuition roll here.
Well,
and got a red. So yeah, he has become aware of Mr. Cuddlebear's presence for sure.
you gotta like walk right in front of it.
And you see him, and that's the one that is completely opposite on the opposite side of the room from you.
Oh, okay.
It's a kind of a yellowish golden kind of metallic looking android is basically what it looks like to you at first, but then it begins to levitate in place, and as it does so, this blackness begins to envelop it, and it looks very much like the same type of darkness that surrounds Nyx.
Oh, I don't like that. No, I don't like that at all.
And it is going to take a shot at you with that darkness. And got a white. So you see these black tendrils come out of its back and then jet towards you, and it hits the whatever mechanism this is that's right behind you back here, and just obliterates it.
Would Nyx have any perception of that, since it is what it is, extra dimensional energy being?
Nope.
So it's a mimic of the power as opposed to actually sourcing the dark energy.
Yep, okay. You got it.
Because that would be stealing.
That's stealing. You're going to hell.
It's a pale imitation.
All right, Quasimodo. Let's see what old Quasimodo's gonna do here. Oh, well, he's got that. Let's just do that. Targeting the cat once again. He shoots an eye beam out of that big eye that he's got on the right-hand side. And he gets a white, which also misses you. So I'm off to a good start. Nyx, it comes to you.
Yeah, you know, we're going to report you for animal cruelty here in a second. Attempted animal cruelty.
If I were to charge, am I an area away from Darrin Cross and Awesome Android? Or Awesome Android?
You're definitely more than an area away. So you are 1, 2, 3, 4,
like 65
5. 1,
feet.
2, 3, 4, 5. You're 2 areas away from the Awesome Android, and about 3 to Cross.
And the level we are on, the Awesome Android is up. About, you say, I don't know, how far did you say? 10 feet?
He's up maybe about 5 feet up off the ground.
And then Darrin Cross is 10 feet?
10 feet up, yeah.
Oops, I keep doing that shit.
Okay.
Stop.
What's the shadow situation behind Cross?
It's pretty bright because he's got those computer monitors directly behind him.
Okay.
So there's a bright green glow that's coming off of those computers.
All right, I'm going to charge Awesome Android.
Okay, now let me make an addendum to that, because off right in between, like here and right here.
Yeah.
That's where the glow is not quite reaching. So yeah, there are some shadowed areas behind Cross there.
Well, first of all, multiple actions.
All right.
Thank you.
Good job.
All right. So I have amazing. Does that give me still just 2 total?
2 total.
2 total.
Yeah.
Okay. So first action is going to be charge at Awesome Android.
Okay.
Thing is awesome, Android.
Hey, it's a great place. Endurance, karma.
Oh.
Ay, caramba.
All right, I'll spend the 4 karma to get it to green. So that's a hit.
All right.
And I'm plus 2 column shifts for damage, or just plus 1, 2 areas away.
2 areas plus 2. Plus 2 for damage.
Okay, so that would be unearthly.
All right. Only unearthly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would be. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So you hit it. doesn't send him flying, but you hit solid, and you can tell that he's got some sort of armor going on because he soaked the brunt of that.
All right.
And when you kind of bounce off of him, a little digital display appears on his chest, and it says "Ouch!" exclamation point. Okay, Darrin Cross goes next. You see Darrin Cross press something on his chest, and then all of a sudden he is enveloped in this metallic yellow and gray armor, and then all of a sudden he disappears. Now you can make an intuition roll, everybody, if you would like to.
Yes. With karma use, even.
Karma.
Incredible.
Ooh. Boom.
I'll go ahead and spend 14 to make it yellow.
Karma. I'll make mine green. I gotta look up the thing.
I'll make mine purple.
What are we doing now?
Just an intuition.
Oh, an intuition roll?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Green.
I got a yellow.
All right, so he has not disappeared, but he has just gotten real small. This is the Yellowjacket armor from the first Ant Man film. So he is teeny tiny, so he's going to be a little bit harder to hit. Spider-Wasp goes to you.
I'm trying to decide which one I would go after. If I would go after the Mad Thinker because he's right there next to the body, or if I'd go after Darrin Cross because I know he's in charge. Darrin Cross because I know he's in charge. And I know exactly what just happened and where he is. So I am creating a gravity sphere around him and slamming him to the floor to where he cannot move. I'm going to roll for multiples to start off with. Karma.
What's the area of effect for that?
I can make it happen to one person.
Oh, okay. So it's just
Yeah.
around that person.
Yeah.
Got it.
Exactly. So that's
To know.
3. That's
Alright.
3 for me.
Okay.
And now I'm going to roll for that, which is karma. And I'm glad I did that. And I will take that to the green.
Yep. Okay. All right.
Oh!
So you spot him and you release the gravity on him, and you see he was just kind of beginning to kind of take flight, and then he just hits the floor.
Swatted.
And you hear this ting on top of the metal of the balcony up top.
Gotcha.
Your clone.
Clone will move around the corner so he can see what the hell's going on. And the clone will attack the Mad Thinker with... We're going to... No, he doesn't have that because he doesn't... We are going to try gravity manipulation on him too. Why not? Actually, no. We're going to web the shit out of him.
All right.
Try to, web him up.
Think your way out of this, bitch.
Exactly. Karma.
Here's a puzzle for you.
And I will take that to the yellow. Yes.
Okay. God, I'm just rolling like shit. Unlike last time.
I'll end up spending a shit ton of karma again, I'm sure.
All right, you see him fidgeting with something on his arm, but unfortunately, his arm gets bound to his body. So you've got him webbed at this point.
Okay.
We go to the Super-Adaptoid number 2. He phases through the wall near the door closest to you two guys, or you three guys back there in the hall, and ends up right in front of you, and places its arm inside the clone of Spider-Wasp and solidifies.
Yeah. Does the clone get extractions as well?
Did you roll for that?
I don't remember if we have to roll separately for that or not.
You do.
Then I did not.
Okay.
My mistake. Bye, clone.
It's got hurt real bad.
We still got a hit. I mean, you know how he's been rolling, so.
Now, how is he getting inside me?
That's what she said. He's basically just taking his arm and pushing it in.
Okay. Through my unearthly body armor, or my monstrous body armor.
Yes.
Okay.
And got a yellow. And it ignores body armor.
Okay.
So that's 50 points of damage and a potential stun.
What do I need to roll?
Endurance.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be bad. Karma. I can take it to the green.
All right. So you take it to a green, so he is stunned for 1 round. And essentially what you see now is the Super-Adaptoid has solidified himself inside, so his hand has actually gone through the opposite end of Spider-Wasp, or the clone. And he has also taken damage from this as well.
Gotcha.
Okay. We now go to the Mad Thinker, who attempted an action, so his action is done for this round, so we go to Shatter.
Had so many fun plans, and now this big bastard is standing in my way. I can kind of see the thumbnail here. This adaptoid. What is
Yep.
it? What am I looking at here? Is he like a metal man? What does he make?
Yeah, kind of like a golden sheen to the metal, yes.
Okay, and that's all of him. All of him is made of this. Okay.
Seems to be, yes.
All right.
Now, make a reason feat.
All right. We'll just go ahead and pull Karma. Let me double check reason here. Be on the same thing. Karma. Jesus. Glad I got that out of the way. I'll spend the 30 or 40 or whatever that ends up being to take it to green.
It's a long shot, but if it is indeed an android, which it appears to be, very well might be some fiber optics in there.
That's kind of what I was hoping when we started talking about this. I couldn't tell if it was a dude in a gold suit or appeared to be a robot type thing.
Yep.
So let's do. Oh, this changes the game plan. Okay, all right, let's try this. Let's just march straight forward, and we're going to use the top two tentacles that I have. Almost like a wall crawl, but they're just going to go like straight in. I mean, straight in both sides of the neck, like a scorpion almost.
All right.
That is amazing. Okay. Karma. That's better. And the 10 will take it to the red, so.
All right, and that does 50 points of damage?
Yes.
All right. So you send the tentacles in towards the neck, tink tink, and the tips of the tentacles just break off.
Shit! Missed the spot. Okay.
We go to Awesome Android. That little image of ouch popped up on his chest, and then all of a sudden he disappears completely. And then we go back to the top for extra actions. Mr. Cuddlebear, you've got another one.
I do. I had held an action though.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So for that action, I'm going to get, I guess, robotics, and try to see. Well, I have skill slots available, so I'm just gonna use that, and I will call Karma for that. 50. So 60 on amazing. That is yellow. I'll have that for a while.
All right.
Then so for the next section, where did it? Oh, I'm going to. I guess I'm going to armor up and dive bomb Quasimodo there for trying to shoot him.
Okay.
I'll make them after that. How much space is that?
That looks like from where you were one area there. But if you're going up and then down.
Yeah, I'll do like an arc.
All right, so yeah, you can do 2.
Sweet. I'll call Karma for that hit. And I always forget. I think my endurance is just excellent or some shit. It is excellent. So yeah, definitely Karma. 100!
What?
Nice.
There's 2.
One. Okay. Oh wait, did somebody else roll one?
I rolled 1 earlier.
Oh hell yeah. So it's endurance plus 2 column shifts.
Yep.
So that's just incredible. But it is it would be a solid hit.
Okay. And incredible damage.
Yes.
All right. All right, so we'll take a little bit. And that's a possible slam, but he rolled an 89, so no slam. But you come crashing into him, and you hear kind of a metallic yet human voice come out of him as he kind of yelps in pain as you hit him. Nix, you've got extras?
Yes. Yes, I do. So I'm hovering above the table at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just bounced off of Awesome Android.
Yep.
All right. She will. We're still getting feedback, Frick.
Oh, it's
There we
start.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She looks left, looks right. What does she see what the Mad Thinker is doing and what Quasimodo is doing?
The Mad Thinker is webbed at the moment, and Quasimodo's attention has been turned to Cuddlebear at this point. So Quasimodo kind of has his back to you.
Yeah.
Stab him in it.
Yeah, I guess I could just.
Are we flanking? Do we get an advantage for this?
Yeah, I guess I'm going to create a giant knife coming out of my hand that's going to stab him in the back.
Okay.
What do I roll for that? Is
That'd
that
be
my energy?
fighting.
Fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Karma. Wow. So that's edged attack. I hit. I'll take it to a green.
Okay, and that's 50.
Yes.
All right, that's a thick armor that he's wearing, but you cut a pretty sizable hole inside that hunchback that he's got hanging off of him. Spider-Wasp, you got another one?
Yes, I do. I have two.
Okay.
It is obvious that the Super-Adaptoids are robotic, correct?
Correct.
Gotcha. Alrighty. For my first action, I am going to pull Quasimodo's electronic control and replace the molecular disequilibrium phasing.
Okay.
Okay.
And that'll be that action.
Yep, that'll be that action.
Shatter, do you have another one or no? Okay. Comes back to the top. Next, do you have another?
No, I do not.
Okay, so that's it. Then actually, I think it goes back to Spider-Wasp then.
Yes, that's what I thought would happen. Alrighty, with his newfound power of electronic control, he is going to stop the flow of all the electricity that he can in the Super-Adaptoid right next to him.
Okay.
And intense. Basically, what I'm trying to do is power him down.
Gotcha.
And I will call Karma on that. Oops, for some reason I was on Awesome Android, not on me. But yeah, I'm glad I called Karma on that. And yeah, I mean, it's just over 20 to take it to the green, so I'll take it to the green.
Okay. You see him and then come right back. I mean, you are able to do it, but it looks like he's got some sort of power backup that brought him back up online.
Gotcha.
So we go to a new round. So top of the round with this Super-Adaptoid up here. Let's see what he's going to do.
Eat a dick.
Shadow, you are solid right now, right?
Yes, I'm in the armor. So I just dive bombed Quasimodo.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this. You have this incredible urge to just sit.
Okay. Was this urge to sit?
Yeah, that would be Psyche.
Okay. I will call Karma on that. 38. Incredible is green. 48 is still green. I will go ahead and make it yellow. 22.
Okay. All right. You take a moment and you're like, wait, what am I doing? And then immediately get back up. Your butt just touches the ground and then you're like, wait, what just happened? And then it comes to you. So your turn.
But I'm always playing with such little karma. Alright. Okay, so that android is all trying to fuck with my mind, eh? This is the one that's all like draped in black like knits.
Yes.
I'm assuming that I know that that's where that came from. They're like, wonder how strong it is compared to next. I'm going to drop out of the armor and spring up phase into him to try to like disrupt his electronics.
Okay.
Actually, let's call Multiple actions first. Call Karma. 68. Oh, that was so close.
Aw.
So that'll give me 2 actions.
Okay.
And then springing up at him will be like, I always forget, agility to try to jump at him? Or fighting?
I do fighting, yeah.
Here to come up. Karma. Yeah, it's remarkable. From 39 to 49. That's green.
With the karma?
With the karma, it's green, yeah.
Okay. All right. So you phase through. And I mean, you can kind of see as you're passing through, all of these electronics and what appear to be like fiber optics as you're going through. Some of those kind of fire off as you pass through, but it doesn't seem to have had much effect on him.
No.
So you've gone through to the other side here, right?
Yeah, I'm basically just on the other side of them.
Okay. Quasimodo whips around and turns that one giant eye towards Nyx and fires a shot.
Now, can I do something? Like, if I were to teleport away as a dodge action, can I do that?
Yeah, that would take up one of your actions. So if you're going to do multiples, I would roll for that right now. But yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to multiple actions, Karma.
Ooh, you got a 99.
So I will have 3 actions, right?
Yep.
Yellow on amazing. And he got a 99 to hit me?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You did, Kitty. You did.
So unless I get 100.
Or 69.
Or 69. But I mean, as long as you get a red, you can minimize the damage that is done to you. He's still going to probably hit, but you may not take the damage.
Okay, I'm going to teleport to up here.
Okay.
And I just do it on my teleportation here.
Yep.
Karma.
Okay. So that would subtract 2 column shifts from his damage, which would put it at an excellent, so that probably does not go through your armor.
It does not.
Okay.
That's correct.
All right, so you're good. You can move up to where you want to be. We go to Darrin Cross. You see the metal grating that he's been smashed down onto. You see sparks beginning to fly in that area. Nyx, where you're at, you can actually see that he's extended some tentacles out of the back of the armor that he's wearing, and it looks like he's trying to cut through the metal in order to maybe push through. Spider-Wasp comes to you.
Okay, I will roll for extra karma. But yeah, I'll take it to yellow. That'll get me to 3.
Okay.
So about 10. I have a question for you before I do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I created this Spider-Man 2 before I dropped the phasing and picked up the electrical powers.
Yes.
Does he still retain the powers that I had when I created him?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
What's your problem?
That's what I needed to know. Alrighty. So Spider-Wasp is going to shoot as far as he can across the room, which would get him to there. And web the Yellowjacket.
Okay. That's a minus 2 column shift to hit.
Gotcha. And hold on. Let me pull something up real quick because I think I actually have been rolling wrong on this. Yes, I have been.
Now, what if he just bukakis the area with his
Luge
webs?
webs everywhere?
Yeah, well, I was thinking because, Nyx was going to maybe create a ball around him.
Okay.
But, is it an area? Do you have to, go very specific, or can you just do an area
Well,
without the -2?
I have been rolling wrong. Since I am suited up, I actually have unearthly shots on that for the shot. And I've been rolling on
target.
To target, yes.
Yeah.
So I've actually will be rolling on amazing this time.
But I think what he's asking is, can you cover an area with it?
Oh yeah, I could, yeah. But
And avoid the -2 column shift to hit. That's what I was
I see what
curious
you're
about.
saying.
but that would, if I covered an area, I think the web itself might have holes in it.
Got it. Okay.
So that's why I want to karma.
And if he covered an area with it, he would also get you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I will screw it. Yep, I'm going to take that to the red since I'm shooting at such a finite target.
All right. Yeah, and there's very little he can do to dodge that. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
still.
All right, so actually your other guy is stunned for this round.
Right.
So at this point, that Super-Adaptoid kind of shimmers a bit, and you see 1, 2
I was waiting for that.
just grow out of him in very much the same manner that Spider-Wasp creates duplicates.
Since I can't sense any of his powers, right?
You cannot.
Gotcha. Okay. Even though I know what they are. And I'm just letting you know, gentlemen, we're fucked.
Yeah, I can see that with my own eyeballs. when he's split into 2.
He's got he's got a friggin' laundry list.
Dang it, Colin!
Mad Thinker. I don't know that he can do anything. Let's see here.
He's in timeout.
Oh, well, there's that. Oh, okay. So
no.
None of that.
He basically just passes out and goes completely prone. He's webbed up and he's unconscious. Shatter.
God damn it. Okay. All right. Before I say anything else,
Mhm.
again, the thumbnail. What is going on up here? Is it all just the
On
same?
the face?
Yeah. I mean, does it all? I mean, it looks a little different. How?
Make
In what way?
an intuition for me.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like me to do the extra actions before I do that, or
No, you can. Intuition's good.
intuition first? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. And then. Okay. Karma. Good thing I did that.
Hmm.
The thing. Spend. Yeah, we'll take it to green.
So, like in the face, there's like a digital, like logo of like a DNA strand on the face, right?
Yeah. Oh, is that what that is? Okay, it looked like an X. I see it now, though.
And then when he duplicated himself, you saw that kind of switch and change a little bit, and it looks very much like the Spider-Wasp symbol that's on the front of Spider-Wasp's chest. And then it immediately reverted back to the DNA, the spinning DNA symbol.
Okay. All right. It's a shot in the dark. We're gonna roll for multiples and call karma.
All right.
Pray to every god in the world. Now I don't do this that often, so remind me again. It's on the
Fighting.
That's okay. I would have been. Wait, damn it. See, okay. Karma. That's better.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right. So you got an extra.
Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm deciding which one to shoot at first here, or to try this with first, because I just don't know what the hell else to do, and I can't get through them. So, okay. The 2 tips broke off the ones.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a bitch. Okay, I just thought of a different idea, and we're
I got an idea for you.
one of the more difficult decisions I've had to make, because I've got a couple. I've got a couple options.
I have no ideas on these guys because I know what they are.
I do, but I gotta wait for my turn.
Okay, all right, here we go. Let's try this. Because I've got the extra action to spend and try the second thing later if it doesn't work. Let's use one of the remaining, not both, one of the remaining tentacles this time. And we'll go up over Spider-Wasp's shoulder with it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going for that little opening. I am praying to God there are cords, there's anything in that mouth-looking thing.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in there that I can fuck up. So let's use one tentacle and give that a shot.
Okay.
Karma.
Shove it down his throat.
I'll take it. Those tanked off when I did that earlier. That's what I hit on the signs there earlier. We'll take it to yellow though. Let me look and see what that is, but I've got enough to do it, so we'll take it to yellow. Yeah, it's like 22, but I can do it. Okay, go.
All right. Let me. Okay. Before you commit 100% to that,
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling that picture up of the Super-Adaptoid for you again,
Oh, thank you.
so
Okay.
you can see it. Up
Oh
close.
God, that's so much different than what I'm seeing. That's just shadow is all I was seeing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Then in
there,
that case-
there is no visible mouth.
Okay. I was looking at a shadow on that
Mm-hmm.
thumbnail. My eyesight on that thumbnail is not that great, so apologies. So then we're just gonna aim for the the fucking thing on his head and see if that fucks anything up.
Okay. All right. So you're taking it to a yellow, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So unfortunately, you meet solid metal
Okay.
once again.
Okay.
So we go to awesome android, who is invisible.
Which is pretty awesome.
Except I can see where the game master's mouse is going.
Oh, can you?
Yeah,
Is he
because,
here?
like,
Is he over here?
oh, I don't know
Here.
anymore. Oh, yeah, you confused me.
I'm
No idea.
trying to help out by throwing one up there. Like Monty.
So I think what are we gonna do here? Yeah. So
Yes.
Dragon, explain to me again how Inception works.
Okay, so basically, you put an idea into the person's head, but they think it's their idea.
Mm-hmm.
And then depending on how well it takes root will be how passionate they are to fulfill the prompt.
Gotcha.
And if it's accepted, they will do it. Like it lasts until they actually do it.
And he doesn't. Well, you don't need to make a roll on that. It's the target that has to make a roll. Is that correct?
No, I usually roll. Yeah, I roll.
Okay. All right. Okay, Spider-Wasp. Make a psyche feat.
Why me? Karma. Why am I on Darrin? Oh, that's because I looked at him last. Yeah, so take it. 10 will take it to green.
The green. Okay. You have an urge to retract the Spider-Wasp armor.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be more like he thinks that he'll fight more efficiently in his actual form, and so he takes the armor off.
Mm-hmm. So you matched the roll with the green, so you don't have to, but that thought is in your mind that you would be maybe better off without it.
I look at Cuddles. Did you do that?
Do what? I'm working on a fix for these androids. I think I have it.
That takes us to the top of the initiative again for extra actions. Cuddlebearer, you've got another one?
I do. I'm going to kind of shout out. Everyone will hear it, but specifically Shatter, and say, since I kind of faced through them and I saw that they're like all fiber optics and all this crap, I'd say like, hey, can you manipulate their fiber optics and shut these things down? Reach into the guts themselves. Because that appears to be like their nervous system. And then I will, for my actual action, I'm going to try to actually, you know what? I'll just like what is Quasimodo doing?
I think he had just shot at Nyx, so he's kind of got his back, maybe side to you at this point. So his attention is not on you right now.
Okay. Yeah, as I kind of think that towards to Shatter, I'm going to kind of move up and just swipe, kind of like momentarily come out of phase, swipe at his like legs with my paws, and kind of go back into phase.
All right.
Just a little fighting action. I need to actually pick up a skill to help my fighting. But anyway, Karma. 37 becomes 47. That's a green.
And how much damage?
It's my strength. Excellent.
And you're doing that as like a phase attack?
Basically, yeah. Well, not really. I'm just gonna come out of phase to attack and then go back.
Okay. All right. So you take a swipe, and it glances off the armor of his leg.
Oh, I didn't realize he was an armor.
Purchase. Oh yeah.
Dope.
He's got a hole in his back, though.
Nyx, you got extras?
Yes, this would be my second of 3. What's the areas between me and Super-Adaptoid? It says 60 feet, but I don't know.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So you've got 2 areas in between.
If I fly up and then come down, is that possible to
You can make it through.
push it?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I am doing that.
Oop, I just closed the door. Sorry.
Okay.
And stay out.
Okay, Karma. Oh, so close. I will take that to a red, so it would be stun. No. See if that works.
And how much damage then?
1, 2, 3. Shift X 150.
Okay, so 150.
Surprise, use phase.
there's 3 of them in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened while you were gone.
Turn your back
It
for
got weird.
All right, so you hit. That's a potential stun for him.
Yep.
No stun, no slam. But you definitely put a dent in him for sure. Spider-Wasp, do you have another one?
I've got 2 more actually.
Okay.
Alrighty. I am going to use my mind control on Quasimodo to basically negate his mind and turn him into a vegetable.
Okay.
Karma. I gotta click on myself just so I stop doing that. I'll take it to the. Let's see. I'll take it to red.
All right. He goes and falls into a clump on the floor.
Yeah, so basically, if anybody did any type of mental probe on him, it would show that no mind existed. But his bodily functions are still working. He's not done.
All right.
Hell yeah.
And then anybody else have any extras? Yeah, Freak, you do, don't you?
I finally do have an
All right.
extra. And yeah, I'll I want to think back to Cuddle Bear. Yeah, I panicked. And with all the concentration that I can muster, and you tell me, because I mean, with the amazing and the matter control and everything, I think I can area of effect this and hit all 3 of them. But if I was going to say I can't, let me know. But otherwise, every bit of concentration I have is going toward every piece of glass that is involved in the fiber optics inside of them would very much like to be out. Just however it can get out, it's going up through whatever it's got to do. It's getting out of there any way it can.
Right.
Here we go. Karma. Yes.
Nice.
And we'll
Yeah.
take it. Let me
Pull
do the
that
math.
to a red.
Red. Yeah, I'll have enough to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, it's like 26, but yes. 36. Still have enough. Either way, I'm doing it.
Okay, so here's what you see in these 3. You kind of focus that energy and try to pull and rip, and basically these little tendrils of fiber optic glass just start exploding out of their bodies.
Yeah,
It has not completely shut them down, but you are whittling away at these things, and they've just got these tendrils of the fiber optics now just kind of hanging out of them. You know, like those old 70s like spray things.
Oh, yeah.
that was
Oh,
spinning.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, I want to keep one.
Yeah.
Did you turn it into a lamp?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, top of the round. Any other extra actions?
Yeah, I still have one as well after
All right,
next.
so Nyx.
I'd like to try a feat. Let me know if I can do this, Judge. I'd like to summon the dark energy summon me inside the Super-Adaptoid to like come through and kind of just corrode with my poison energy. Basically fill him up with dark energy.
Gotcha.
Philip McCracken.
Yeah, I mean, I think you can. I mean, I don't think that that's really a power stunt. I mean,
right, okay.
if you did that to a living human being,
Yeah,
that would kill them.
yeah, exactly.
So, yeah, I mean, I would say, yeah, I think you can do that without having to spend the karma for making it a power stunt. I mean, because anywhere that you can basically, within range that you can see, If you can imagine an inside of something, then you certainly
Right.
can. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah, this is the one I hit. I'm going to summon it and basically try and rip it out from the inside, basically
Mhm.
doing God knows what inside to wires, chips, whatever.
Yep.
Okay, Karma. Take it to a yellow.
Okay.
Yellow.
All right, so the one that you're closest to, then you see the fiber optic start sprouting out of it, and then it just starts to bleed black
Yeah.
out of those. So yeah, you're taking it down. It actually drops to one knee. It is still conscious at this point,
Okay.
but yeah, you've certainly.
And if I leave that there,
Mhm.
he will start taking the dark energy poison.
Okay. Yep. Mhm.
Okay, cool. That is me. I'm done.
All right, Spider-Wasp.
Mad Thinker is unconscious,
Yep.
but I sensed his powers, right?
Yep.
So, and awesome android is invisible, correct?
Correct.
So that don't trust Darrin Cross being there by himself, but I'm all worried about the Super-Adaptoid. I am going to
Right?
web the Super-Adaptoid that is behind Quasimodo, trying to cocoon him and see how strong he is.
Gotcha.
And I missed him because I didn't call Karma because I was rolling on Unearthly and I was trusting the chart.
All right, so Thwip missed him. Was that your last one?
That is my last one.
All right, so we go back to the top of the round to the Super-Adaptoid. And you see
3 more show up.
That's that's not
Oh, more than 3.
yep,
that's not ideal at all.
he took that one to the max.
That's the bigger everything.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
Yeah. Maybe we should rethink this.
Well, so if Shatter can create a nice
Yeah.
little field over there.
That was his action. And then I think I got a roll for everybody else here, don't I? Beep, bop, beep, bolt, bolt. There we go. All right, Mr. Cuddlebear.
All right, so I just see this one start sprouting other ones. I think that's not the deal. Okay. The platform that we're on is just like the operating table. And it's just got stuff that's connecting. Basically, they were using to do this autopsy.
Uh-huh.
Behind that cluster of adaptoids, it's like a computer system.
There is a computer system here on the ground, and then there's one up on the balcony up above. The one up above is much larger.
Okay. Alright. I'm like, about how far is that?
Ooh, from where?
Where I'm at. It's like 20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's about one area away.
Okay. What is the ceiling like? Does it have like is it just like completely flat finished, or does it have like any sort of pipes or vents or
It's kind of a maze of pipes, vents, cords, hanging lights that hang down. So yeah, I mean, there's a labyrinth of stuff. out
Okay.
there.
Does it look like it might have some sort of emergency, like fire extinguishing sort
Yes. Yep.
of? Okay. I'm going to suit up and fly up onto this main computer system, and I'm going to see if I can sort of activate its, you know, not self defense, but or emergency like evacuation type shit.
Okay.
Like basically any side of sprinklers, foam thing, all that shit.
Okay. Make a reason feat.
Um, and if there's a self destruct, absolutely that. I will call Karma for this. I should have gotten something else. I have robotics, but I don't think that's going to necessarily help me in this one.
Not on that.
So Karma 61, dude. Stress is yellow. I'm gonna go ahead and spend to make it red. 25.
Okay. So you actually, with the red roll, kind of tap into this, and I'm assuming that. Well, I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't.
If I can
this,
find
but-
something that is like a control for these guys,
Mhm.
well, like I will
Mhm.
absolutely, try to hack them or shut them down.
I'm imagining that you're probably activating the armor to do this and basically plugging in directly to the system.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So,
why I remember. For sure.
In doing that, it speeds up the process considerably, and you actually see within the code adaptoid protocol activated,
Ooh, well, let's deactivate that shit.
and with that roll with a red, you can shut that down.
Yeah, absolutely do that. Yes, kitty. You're shutting down that shit.
All right, so in doing so, all of the adaptoids that are in the room all of a sudden just, and they basically just turn into statues, just standing straight, perfectly still in motion. The awesome android reappears and does the same, standing right next to Spider-Wasp right there. The extra adaptoids all disappear.
That's right.
Sweet.
Thank you so much.
And that, I think, pretty much takes everybody out at this point because nobody else has any actions that they can do as far as the villains on this side. So if we want to keep going in initiative, we can, or if you guys want to just tell me what your next move is, that's fine.
My next thing, once I'm in the system, I'll start looking for like any information about like the scrolls, or any of them if they're being held somewhere.
Okay, yep, and you can continue to do that. What's everybody else doing?
The person, I forget, the patient on the table is obviously a Skrull.
Is obviously a Skrull, yes.
I'm going over to Darrin Cross then,
Okay.
and step on him,
Why not?
Now,
grind him into the ground.
you are still in the armor, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm going to grind him into the ground.
All right. How much damage?
I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. We really haven't talked about the strength of the suit itself. how much strength it gives me.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's whatever your actual strength is. Yeah.
It's excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not boosting it. But could you? Well, I don't know. I'm just kind of thinking outside of the game. Outside of the game. Well, no, that's
Yeah.
I'll wait till later. But I have an idea. I have an idea for you.
Okay.
Kind of cute.
And then I'll look down at him and is he unconscious? Is he moving?
Well, you've got him webbed and the gravity manipulation on him at this point. So I mean, he's really not able to do much of anything at all.
Gotcha.
He was trying to cut through the metal grating before you hit him with the webs, and that pretty much put a stop to that.
I'll just look at him and I'll go, "Where are they?"
Where are who?
All the Skrulls.
Wait, sorry. Where are who?
The rest of the Skrulls. And I'll flip my head back and change. Where are they? You tell me or you're dying.
Well, wait a minute. Lynn?
What?
Oh, we've got a lot to talk about.
What do you mean we've got a lot to talk about? Just tell me where the...
Nothing here. Take me outside.
No, you can say whatever you want in front of these
can't
people.
do it in here. Just stick me in your pocket or something.
She's coming with me. I'm
Who's
trying to
she?
look at Nyx. Trying to look to Nyx.
Yeah, whatever. Everybody needs to get out of here right now. Trust me.
Okay, I'll dissolve the webs and get him, put him in, and hold him, and I'll get him. I'll keep him webbed up, so I'm taking him with me. That's what I want to do, so that he can't move.
Okay, all right. So he can't move.
Yeah.
All right. He's got the armor on though. So Cuddle Bear, you're tacking away at the computer up there while this is kind of going on, and then all of a sudden you see a red alert pop up on screen that says self-destruct in 2.5 minutes.
Ooh. All right. I'll let everybody know that hey, the place is going to blow. Was I able to get any kind of information about any other their whereabouts?
Make a reason feat for me.
Karma 50 monsters 60. That's yellow.
Okay.
I just don't leave it yellow. I don't have much.
Okay. So you find some email communications between Darrin Cross and someone by the name of Mr. Black that is referencing Skrulls in all of the taglines on there. You're not able to process that information, but you can probably upload that to the armor for you to be able to kind of go through at a later time if need be.
Okay, I will do so.
Petals, are you in the computer system?
Yes, I'm looking for any information about possible whereabouts of the remaining Skrulls.
Yeah. Find them and get them out, open their cages.
I have not found any, but this place is about to explode into...
Well, then we need to get them the hell out of here.
Yeah, I'll look to see if I can find any...
Quickly kind of take a look through the security cameras in the system. It does not appear that there are any holding cells for any Skrulls or anybody basically in any of those cells that you see at this time.
So they're probably just brought here fresh, as it were. They're not being held. They're just brought for
From somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go up to take a look at the scroll that's on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just a naked body, or is there anything else?
Naked body, yeah. Mm-hmm. And it looks to be a Skrull that would be maybe in their mid-30s.
Too young. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We should probably take everybody with us.
Well, at least the actual people, Quasimodo and Matt Thinker.
Yeah.
Quick question while
Yeah.
I'm still outside this room. The android that's still in front of me, was it deactivated as well? And what happened to Spider-Wasp? Is he, that's the clone, I mean, is he...
Oh, the clone? Yeah, what's happening to the clone?
He's probably looking at a gaping hole in his chest, going,
Right, that's what I was concerned about. I was like,
what the hell happened?
Well, when that one shut down, the arm moved enough where it just kind of pulled it down just a little bit, and the unconscious spider clone was hanging off of the arm. So he's actually still attached to
he
the
will
Super-Adaptoid.
phase himself off the arm.
Okay.
here we go. Okay.
And do a little body check. Yeah, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Ow. Can we go
Nyx
home
is
now?
in the process of summoning the dark energy within that Super-Adaptoid in the hallway.
Trying to summon the dark energy.
Yeah, I'm inside of the android.
Oh, I got you.
Doing the same thing.
To basically destroy it completely.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not going to turn back on.
Yeah, I was gonna say this whole place is this whole place is about to blow. So.
Yeah, but you guys were talking in that room, and I didn't hear any of that. So I'm just looking at the Super-Adaptoid, going, "All right, this is my chance."
No, I'm telepathically telling everybody.
Hey, Nyx.
Yeah.
Can you get us out of here? Envelop us in dark energy and get us out.
Yeah, but we're underground, aren't we? Like, how far inside are we?
I mean, you would have to. You can't teleport the group, right?
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can just run right now.
Yeah, exactly. I'll pick up the thinker, throw him over my shoulder.
Yeah.
I can fly out.
I can grab,
well.
I guess, Quasimodo, unless someone else wants to.
Look, I gotta run. I'm already booking it.
I pick him up in my paws, and I'll take Quasimodo.
Okay, because I might, I might kill him by accident.
Oops.
I'm strong. I'm sure I'm strong enough. Excellent strength. That's enough to pick up a person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, what about the other bodies of the unconscious individuals in the other room?
Well, that's what we're talking about. Quasimodo and somebody was grabbing that.
No. From the first fight.
From the first fight.
Oh.
Who do we have in there? I forget.
You've got Cold Blood, Spy Master. Yep, I'm just dropped everything off the back of my desk. Moonstone, the two twins. So
as we realize
about
that,
5 more. Yeah.
As we realize that, Shatter just goes, "God damn it," and then starts collecting any and all available glass to make like a little one of those things that you put
like a gurney.
That's the one. That's the one. Thank you. Yes, those. And I'm controlling the glass to just lift them up and then, like in a line, try to push everybody out. It's taken, I'm guessing, a lot of energy if there's about 5 of them. But whatever I can do, as many of them as I can get.
And I can
trying to help. I'll help.
And I can fly people out.
Okay.
I carry 2.
Okay, I was gonna say
Fly
whoever
people out.
to do it to. Gurney.
I can do like a Han Solo, black slab, just kind of floating.
Yeah.
We can start
I'm
throwing
just
bodies on top of it.
totally trying to figure out what the hell Tyner's trying to do right now.
I'm just refilling my my juice.
Oh,
So the two of you guys that are kind of assisting in trying to get these people out, do me a favor and make a agility roll.
Sure.
Agility.
that makes sense.
Karma.
Since I am suited up,
Arm.
no, that doesn't do anything to that.
And I'll get it to yellow, so that's fine.
Would this be considered
No, this-
wrestling now?
Not you. No, it was the other two, the ones that are actually creating the stuff to get.
Oh,
them
not me.
out.
Okay.
Yeah. I just want to make sure that they've got the speed to be able to do this quickly enough and still make it out. So you guys make it out with about maybe 25 seconds to spare, and get everybody out, and then all of a sudden, behind you, the place is just engulfed in flame, and it begins like a interior burning cleansing process. The doors, as you guys are going out, slam shut, and you can see little trickles of smoke coming out of the different openings that are kind of around the building itself. I'll go ahead and pull you guys back out to the alley that we had before. And like these guys are pretty much gone.
Oh yeah, I remember you guys.
Hey!
So you're able to kind of get out and get across the street, and you've got Darrin Cross in your pocket.
Mhm.
So what do you guys want to do once you get out?
We should probably put some distance between ourselves and this place.
I can float us in a big caravan or whatever. Just create a big toboggan. Everybody get on.
Call.
And I guess
call-
we just leave the rest of these guys because
Yeah,
That's
Call
what I
the-
was about
call-
to say. We're just leaving these dudes, right? Like,
Yeah, call for pickup.
we're like in California. Like, who would we call?
Same people we always call. I'm sure they got people out here.
All right.
Tell them it's a named facility.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're supposed to be legit. But yeah, I guess we'll expose them for the frauds they are.
Yep.
So
So we're taking the Mastermind and Quasimodo, right?
We'd
Or are
save
we
them.
leaving them?
Yeah, I don't feel like. Well, I guess we could question them. Yeah.
That's what I was wondering, if it's anything we're going to do with those guys, or if Darrin Cross is enough.
Yeah.
Darrin
Say-
Cross is probably enough, and trust me, if what I'm thinking is right, we have no idea where not Mastermind. What the hell was his name?
Matt Thinker.
Mad Thinker.
Mad Thinker.
We have no idea where the hell he is. He checked out.
I'm not interested in giving anyone more than necessary access to anything about us. Let's just.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I can fly us at remarkable speed to a destination of our choice.
Somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, neutral.
Top of the
so
Hollywood sign.
It's not really the middle of nowhere.
That's a bit. That's a bit of a ways.
Yeah.
You're in San Francisco, not Los Angeles.
I can
Yeah.
fly very fast. We can be there by lunch.
Let's do go to the beach.
Golden
Yeah,
Gate
so-
Park.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
fine. Yep.
Okay.
You can go to my old apartment. There wasn't shit going on there ever.
All right, so you guys fly quickly out to Golden Gate Park and land somewhere that is maybe away from the folks that are enjoying the sun in the park. And once you land, what do you do?
I pull Cross out of my pocket, hold him up by his tiny little wings, and go, all right, you've got about 1 minute, maybe 30 seconds to tell me what the fuck is going on before I pull you apart.
and he comes full size. No need to pull me apart. Just give me a second. He hits his chest, and the helmet disappears. And you see Darrin Cross, the bald, like 40-something scientist in front of you. And he kind of looks around, and then all of a sudden the face morphs, and it is a female Skrull.
Well, that's
Shocking.
unsettling.
Wait, so
What
you're not
is going on?
You are Kalin, yes? Son of Takam?
Sorry, what?
Yeah? Who are you?
I'm so sorry about that mess back there, but I had to keep up appearances. My name is Critinol. I am a Skrull sleeper agent, sent here to Earth in the 1990s along with your parents. Our mission was to scout Earth as a potential haven for our kind after the Kree-Skrull War. We were here under orders from a former commander in the Skrull Intergalactic Army by the name of General Talos. What do you know of your history?
None. My parents told me nothing, and they're gone. Only thing I know is I went back to the apartment, and apparently I have grandparents that were on their way to see us after the blip because they were worried if they hadn't heard from my parents. I think their ship crashed, and they were caught.
That tracks, I believe. Well, let me just tell you a little bit more about why I am here and how our paths have now apparently come to cross.
Go on.
Your home planet, Skrulls, was destroyed at the hands of the Kree Empire and their militaristic executioners known as the Accusers. And we, our kind, the Skrulls, have been on the losing side of the Kree-Skrull War ever since. By 1989, in Earth time, Talos had brokered an alliance with a rogue Kree scientist known as Mar-Vell. She offered Talos and the surviving Skrulls refuge on her spacecraft in the orbit of planet C-53, that which we call Earth now. While she would engineer a light speed engine to allow us to escape Kree opposition. Unfortunately, Mar-Vell was assassinated by the Kree commander known as Yon Rog, while she and a human co-pilot by the name of Carol Danvers were testing the light-speed engine. This incident put an indefinite hiatus on the development of this engine and set back our opposition in the war. By 1995, a remnant of the Skrulls, led by Talos, had sought refuge on the planet Tonfa as refugees from the Kree Empire. I was stranded on Earth with your parents. I did what I knew best and integrated myself into human society, learning as much as I could about their science, politics, and military. Eventually, I discovered the Hydra plot to infiltrate S.H.I.E.L.D. Since then, I've been working secretly to rescue members of the Skrull force that was left behind. And that's how I learned of the Skrull kill crew, the ones that you faced ever so recently. A few years back, I took the identity of Darrin Cross, who disappeared in battle with Hank Pym's protege, Scott Lang, or Anty Man, as you may know him. Under the guise of Darrin Cross, I joined what's a clandestine cult that grew out of Hydra, AIM, Roxxon, and several other terrorist criminal organizations, now masquerading as Project Pegasus, the same organization that Marvell had belonged to when she was developing her Lightspeed engine. Now, I'm fairly certain that this secret empire is who has your grandparents, if it was indeed the crashed spacecraft in the Arizona desert. Is that who you believe that was?
Yes.
Then I could be almost certain that that's who they now have in their custody. I also believe that there are several other Skrull POWs incarcerated in their facility at the old Project Pegasus site in Arizona. Colin, are you at all aware of just how special you are?
No, I don't. No, I'm not. I'm not special. Just trying to survive and keep me and my friends safe.
I knew your parents well. They were celebrated warriors on Skrulls. They were some of the first that made contact here on C-53. When the rest of us ended up here, it was your parents who helped to acclimate us to this world. I was one of only a select few that knew that Takam, your mother, was pregnant. After the rest of us were all acclimated, your mother, your father, separated from the rest of us and disappeared into the landscape of C-53. In order, I believe, to raise their son in secret and to protect you from the machinations of the Kree. You are one of only a small handful of war Skrulls that survived the decimation of Skrulls.
Why didn't they tell me?
I would assume most likely in some sort of effort to keep you protected. The less that you knew, the better off you would be. You, I believe, have spent the majority of your life acting as a human, have you not?
Yes, up until recently.
Hiding in plain sight, so to speak.
Yeah.
Your parents were smart. And I'm sorry to hear that they are gone and that you've been having to live in the world that this is without them.
I'm doing pretty good.
And I'm sorry for the charade. I couldn't be sure if it was you or not. But I'm happy to now know that it is.
Do I feel that she's a war Skrull as well, or just a regular Skrull?
You've got no way to really sense that.
Okay.
You can make a reason feat.
Got a green.
I mean, she can grow and shrink.
So you're a war scroll too.
No, sadly, I'm not. The abilities that you see that I have come from the PIM particles that are within this suit. I was able to salvage this from Darrin Cross's own personal supply. It is a earlier version of the Yellowjacket armor that he created. I've made some adaptations, but no, I do not have the abilities that you have to be able to absorb powers from others.
Are there any other war scrolls besides me on Earth?
I am aware of a small, select handful, yes. And it's my fear that a few of them have already been confiscated, potentially along with your grandparents.
And they're in hiding as well? The ones that aren't caught?
They were in hiding, yes. But I lost contact with them over a decade ago.
Well, guess we're going back to Arizona then, huh?
You were just there.
What is the quote from the movie with the short people? One does not simply walk into Mordor.
I was actually just watching Fellowship before this. My friend had never seen it, so I was like, yeah, watch this.
Worked for us so far.
Usually we fly. But yes, perhaps.
But he's
keep-
in case you didn't notice, I mean, these my friends are
quite capable.
they've got a unique set of capabilities.
Yes, and I was impressed with the way you handled yourselves inside, but let me tell you that this Project Pegasus site puts this laboratory to shame. I've only visited the complex on 2 occasions, and it is a former military base located in the deserts of Arizona. It is highly fortified, and with the combined might of the remnants of Hydra, AIM, Roxxon, and all of these other criminal organizations that have bound together, it is a veritable army that you would have to go through to get inside.
So you're supposed to be finding people like me, right? That's what you're supposed to be doing? As
That's
Darrin
correct.
Cross?
That's correct, yes.
Use me as bait. You've captured me. That's how we get inside.
Just a thought, Colin. Maybe you use one of your clones for that, and you just hang back.
It's really there's
Possible.
a way for us to infiltrate and sneakily as well.
Yeah,
Okay.
not this, not a point to the wounded clone. Not you. You'll be fine.
So we can have some maybe one group going in from the front and another coming in from another access point.
Not
But
bad.
what-
No.
What are we trying? Are we just trying to break out these guys, the other scrolls? Are we trying to like take this place down?
I don't know that we'd be able to take it down completely, but if there are scrolls, which I am 100% certain there would be, because this is the project that they are currently working on, is to hunt down scrolls like yourself that have powers.
So we have to so do a jailbreak. That seems like it's like a heist.
I start pointing around. I go, HR.
Colin, you do have the ability, from what I've seen, then to be able to duplicate yourself, correct?
Correct. I can, well, we'll either need to let this guy heal or I can, get rid of him. Sorry, dude. I can create right now 4 other copies of myself. There's a rogue one of me out there somewhere.
A rogue.
Rogue One. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, one got a little bit independent. And that was a very nice pun there, Dragon.
Well, I believe
Oh, there it is.
perhaps we should take a little bit more time to do a little bit more planning. The self-destruct here on my facility, unfortunately, is going to put a bit of a wrench in our plans.
Aren't they going to come looking for you?
I don't know if they would necessarily come looking for me, but they are certainly going to want me to, if I am alive, check in and explain perhaps what happened.
Where you are when everybody else in the facility was just picked up?
Well, everyone else in the facility was just destroyed, or yes, picked up. If you did contact someone to pick up the others, yes.
Yes.
Hmm. I'm going to have to come up with some sort of charade if this is to work, and something that must be believable. But
You like that word, don't you? Charade.
I do enjoy that work.
So maybe back to our place to kind of form a plan.
Are you staying somewhere locally?
No. We got a base in New York. But I'm not even sure we should go there right now. There'll be people. Someone will be probably watching it.
Yeah, we're gonna plan an attack. We need a spot that's got like at least some computers and shelter, food.
Now, the least I can do is to set you up somewhere, at least overnight, so that I can take care of the business myself and you can regroup. If you trust me, I'll make arrangements at a local hotel for you to be able to stay in for the night. And if this is going to be a little bit more long-term, I can take a look into a different facility where you would have access to computer systems if need be.
West Coast.
Orphans!
Yeah.
My fingers don't work that well.
All right. We can try to contact our resources as well. I forget the dude's name. Our liaison, Stark.
Yeah, and I've forgotten his name too,
Yeah,
actually. I gotta pull up that.
Oh,
other-
our handler for Stark?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, we're on the West Coast. We need a little safe house. Safe house.
Well, let me at least set you up for the night, and then we can regroup. We can meet back here in the morning, if that's all right with you.
Fine.
All right.
Yes. Let's go rest.
Lynn,
Let's go to the beach.
I'm glad to see that you are alive.
Been a struggle to keep that lately. Don't plan on changing it, but we gotta take care of our kind first.
Well, welcome to Skrull life on Earth. Every day is a struggle.
Every day I'm hustling.
You make it sound so appealing.
I will see you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
And I'll send coordinates to you as to where you'll be staying the night.
Okay.
You have a cell phone, yes?
Yeah.
All right. You exchange
I
some information,
Yeah,
and
say the number. Yep.
and she shrinks down and flies off.
I look at the group and I'm like, is there anyone else who would like to come out as a Skrull today?
Clover says, well, actually. I'm just kidding.
Nyx looks over at Colin and says, that android, I thought that he did that to you. No offense, buddy. But she kind of just gives him a kiss on the cheek. Just be careful out there.
Careful as I can be. Apparently, I've got an entire world against me. Thank you,
Welcome.
guys.
It's a wonderful feeling.
Oh,
Thank
yeah,
you.
maybe not
Whatever.
the whole world.
Not
Yeah.
this one. That at the Kree one.
Right.
And let's just.
Yes, intergalactic war. That's pretty heavy.
Colin, just give me a second. He takes about 10 steps away and looks out into the bay and just goes at the top of his lungs.
Just got a little bit. Goes, yes. Fuck.
Turns back around. You guys okay with this? You don't have to do this.
It's not even a question.
Nyx gives him a fake slap, just like a stop it.
Yes, they are holding and torturing an entire race of people that are refugees on our world. They must be stopped.
Yeah, thank you.
But now for the
Karen.
finer things.
Karen, will you download everything you can about the Kree for me, please?
There's limited information that I have, but I'll give you everything that I can.
Well, it's bound to be classified or whatever.
The Kree have had limited contact here on Earth, and the information essentially that she's able to come up with for you is information that was registered by Nick Fury back in the mid to late 90s.
Yeah. The Kree, there are several different races of Kree that are known to exist. There's what would be considered Caucasian. There are blue Kree, and there are black Kree.
Are there Dance Water Revival Kree?
And some of them do exhibit heightened abilities, most especially in strength, agility, heightened endurance, and so forth. Some of them have some limited energy manipulation powers, some maybe greater manipulation powers, but they're also very technologically enhanced as well. But the ones that are black and white could easily pass as human.
So they're here too.
I'm sorry, because I'm blanking out on Kree and when you say black and white, I mean,
Just like humankind.
Okay, that's what I thought you meant. Okay,
yeah.
okay. I was just making sure I understood correctly.
Many different shades of
okay.
pigmentation
Got it.
within that range.
Got it. Okay.
Including a lovely shade of blue.
Yeah, the blue ones would have a little bit more trouble fitting in.
Yeah.
They'd have to wear some heavy makeup.
Okay.
Let's get to the hotel and order pizza. We can finish up the research there.
Just pick up Totino's.
We're in San Francisco. We should
Gotta
try
order
their
some-
pizza.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't California style a thing?
There's nothing better than New York pizza.
True, but when in Rome.
I've never had it, so.
I too have not had California style pizza. I would like to try it.
Boom!
First time I've been to California.
Same.
Same.
Sean, what's the best pizza in San Francisco?
No idea.
Doesn't exist.
No idea.
Exactly. Do they have pizza? If it is, it's got to be like cauliflower crust. With quinoa
No.
Hey, just for the record, I've been eating cauliflower crust
It's
pizza
not
for a while, and
bad.
it is really fucking good. It's actually really good.
It's the one thing cauliflower can do.
Cauliflower mash. Cauliflower mash is amazing.
I have a friend in real life that works in San Francisco at what seems like a wonderful little joint. I've never been out there. It's called Galaxy Pizza.
Galaxy Pizza.
There it is.
Right.
That's
See,
Galaxy
like
pizza.
Sounds like something from Toy Story.
It does.
Right. It is. I know it is super LGBTQIA friendly and staffed mostly by trans people. I do know that. So it's a wild joint. They stay open till like 4 a.m. and serve beer and like it's a crazy, but it's mostly known for its pizza. So
We'll fit right in.
Well, you guys take a little jaunt over to Galaxy Pizza and enjoy some quality San Francisco pizza before you head to the Hyatt Regency Hotel.
Ooh, she did well.
Just off of Golden Gate Park. And I think with it being the time that it is, I think I'll probably pause it for tonight because we'll be heading on into the next leg. So if anybody has anything specific that they want to research between now and the next time, either let me know now or send me a message on the Facebook page, and then I will try to provide you with as much information as I can on whatever front.
Okay.
I don't know about research, but at some point, because I'm going to need to body armor up anyway, so I'm going to collect some glass around somewhere. At some point before we go anywhere, I'm going to want to attempt to heat glass again to try to get that down before we get where I'm not trying it that's going to occur to me. At some point I'll make an attempt at that, early on. But beyond that, if I think of anything, I'll let you know. I
would go ahead and do that now.
Great.
So that you've got one down, and then you can try it again next time because you've done it once, right?
Yeah, it's once. I forgot the once in 24 hours thing or whatever. Is that right? 20. Well,
yeah.
Okay. Well, all right. Yeah. Then when we get there, you know what? For fun, after I finish my drink at Galaxy and just try it on the glass at Galaxy while we.
Yes.
And Colin, he's going to play with his new electrical control and just mess with the hotel electrical system.
Hell
just
yeah!
Seeing what he can do.
Now, did you reabsorb your clone?
I will go ahead and reabsorb the clone. Yes.
Okay.
Bye, buddy. Right. And what's the deal on this again? I gotta call Karma and spend like 100 if I hit it or something.
You spend 100 karma regardless whether you hit it or not. So you immediately subtract 100, and then you can spend karma to get it up to a yellow. You've succeeded once, correct?
No, we've
You haven't
never.
succeeded yet.
No,
Okay.
we've only tried it once, and I've not quite, because every time I've had the opportunity to do it, it's been in battle, and I've not wanted to risk it. So,
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
in a low stakes setting, this should be good. And you said if I get a yellow, I can use it to get it up to a red.
Get
Right?
out to a red, right?
Okay. All right. So here we go. Karma 100 yellow. Trying it on this empty glass. Let's give it a shot.
Hey!
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
It worked. So.
All right, so keep track of that. So you've got one. You need to get 3 total. So the next one has to be a yellow. The next one has to be a green, and then after that, it's second nature.
And when it starts to kind of heat up, I'm like, guys.
Well done.
Sweet.
Get an extra slice of pizza.
All right, so I think we got to do some karma for tonight.
I'm kind of excited about this electronic control that I picked up. Have you
Yeah.
read through it, Chris?
Not extremely thoroughly, just enough to do what I wanted to do.
You need to read through it.
All right.
It's basically, I can do anything with electricity. And I mean anything.
Anything?
It's power stunts, but I can do anything. I can form it into anything.
Hmm.
It says I can create an electrical doppelganger
Oh boy.
doppelganger of myself.
Oh, boy.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Because clones are fine on their own, but make him electric.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, can you do like the energy body too? Can you turn it into like electricity?
I could do that, I believe, yes.
Because then you can travel along like power lines and shit.
And I can, if any of you guys pick up anything, I can increase or decrease the power of it. I can decrease other people's electrical powers.
Oh, can you amp their suits? Yeah.
I can create shields, cages, barriers.
Yes.
I can pick up. I have and I can resist electricity myself, and for you guys as well.
So if I put somebody in a big glass jar, you can fill it with electricity. Fun.
Now, a lot of those are power stunts, though,
Yes,
correct?
yeah, a lot of them would be stunts. Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a fuck ton of possibilities with that power.
Exactly.
All
High
right.
risk reward. Love it.
So speaking of rewards, you guys get 400 karma points for tonight.
Woohoo.
Dragon gets an extra 100 for shutting down all of my super.
Yeah, exactly. That was awesome.
Dude, I needed that so bad.
It was clutch.
I had so many plans, and then that dude got in front of me, and I was like, I just shut down. I was like, oh.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna take
that.
Put most of that into the pool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
I
to
was just
start
thinking,
keeping more
like-
in the pool now that I'm going to need stuff for stunts.
Yeah, 480 would be enough to work with. That's what I had.
Problem is with the clones, I go through karma like hell.
Clarification on a rule here. Once it's in the pool, it's in the pool. You can never pull it back out of the pool.
Yeah, you
right?
can pull it.
No, you can't pull it back out of the pool.
Right.
No.
Cannot pull it back out of the pool. Okay, I did not think so, but I just wanted to clarify.
It's
Just in case I ever
locked
got-
in there once you get it over. Yeah.
All right, that's done.
All righty. Well, like I said, if there's anything that you guys specifically want to research, just let me know, and I'll work that into the dialogue for next time.
Yeah. Nyx is going to try and look at the history and see if she can find out anything about the first arrival of the Skrull.
Of the Skrulls.
Yeah, just
Okay.
doing archaeology, history research, things like that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Okay. That's all I got for tonight.
All right. Thank you,
Yes.
gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll talk to you soon.
Peace out.
See you.
2 weeks.
Wait.
2 weeks.
It was one.